All right, we didn't get my fun intro this time because it failed to load. Michael, am I looking beautiful here? If you could, that would be glorious. I need to make sure that my audio is playing. Hold on. Why is it not playing? Oh, no. I should be hearing this in my headset. Hold on. Hello, hello, hello. All right, I hear it. All right. Sorry for the technical delays. I am technically challenged, and my voice is too. All right, so welcome everybody to the League of Losers in Hilliard, Ohio. If you're not here, you should be here and sign up for this open mic we have later. We have a wonderful show tonight. I'm going to start things off talking about my good and bad breaks of the week. And I'm going to open some sports cards because there's some things to celebrate in the sports card world. But you'll learn a little bit more about that later. So let's go ahead and get into some ribbon and what's going on? Let me get a stool once. Yeah, correct. Hey, Moody. All right. So this week has been a roller coaster, if I could say so myself. Been kind of, I've been looking for a job. I've been very vocal about that. Still haven't been called back by Midwest Farms. But now that the WNBA has signed their CBA, that means that there's going to be more hype for WNBA. So guess what we're ripping today? We are. So if you didn't know, they were about ready to strike or be, locked out. But they did come to an agreement. Things are going to be rushed to start the season, but we're going to get a season, which is a good thing. And even better, this happened during Women's History Month. Can I get a clap for all the women out there? I got a couple in my life that I very much appreciate. Thank you. But anyway, it was a monumental deal. Lives are going to be changed by this deal. And it also was kind of cool because it gave some back pay to some veterans who built the league. And one of those is a local legend who I hope will be taking over for the Ohio State women's basketball job because the current head coach needs to be fired. That being said, I would love Katie Smith to be the head coach of the Ohio State Buckeyes. And also, if she somehow is listening, Katie Smith, come hang out at the League of Lizards. It's not that far from campus. All right, so we are ripping. Do you have the dual screen? All right, I'm just going to go through these as fast as I can. If we get anything cool, I will let you know. Rakia Jackson, no, base, bunch of base. Angel Reese, base. Kelsey Mitchell, which is a former Buckeye. I will show that one off. It's base, but I love Kelsey Mitchell. Go Bucks. All right, and next up, we have one of the better rookies in the last year's class, Duncan Dominique Malonga. She done 3 times in Unrivaled if nobody was paying attention. And then she ended up dunking in the FIBA World Cup stuff. All right, nothing too great. I did get a gold press proof who signed a $1.4 billion max contract. Congratulations. All right, so I said I'm searching for a job. I appreciate that. Thank you. So I'm searching for a job, and in the middle of this job search, of course, my car breaks down. So I don't have a job. I don't have a car. I have amazing credit. What the fuck am I gonna do with it?
Do a water with no ice.
Anybody? Anybody's hired? Let me know. I am multi-talented. I'm really good at opening stores. Just saying. All right. Nothing. We did get a Paige Beckers, which that was the top rookie last year.
You'll leave it open.
Go us. Boom. All right. We have a Georgia Moore behind that. We have a Hollow. Sorry. Kayla Thornton. And we have a Liam Boston. All right. I'm going to try and go through a little bit back. So, has anybody been watching March Madness? Unfortunately, I haven't watched too many games because I don't have cable. Yeah, bro, people problems. I know. But anyway, I have been following the scores of the women's tournament, and the Buckeyes got knocked out yesterday. But the team that knocked them out and the player who did very well in that game, I have a lot of her cards, and there's some available here. Her name is Hannah Hidalgo. You should invest in her cards. She is a stud. All right, I'm gonna keep going. All right, Isaiah James, Maddie Westbeld, Georgia Moore, and nobody I'm really looking for there. So, has anybody bought cards ever in their life? Even when you're a little kid. All right, thank you, Michael. Thank you. I appreciate that. So, has anybody ever bought anything on a live stream? Like Whatnot, eBay Live? I mean, I guess Home Shopping Network. I mean, that was the originator of Whatnot and all that. It's a fun experience. Sometimes you can get. Oh, all right. I do have to pause for a moment. Here is a local star who I believe went to Dublin. I'm not sure which one. Somebody later may be able to correct me on that. But J.C. Sheldon, who plays for, I believe, the Mystics, who is the jersey that I'm wearing. The jersey is actually of Sonia Citron, who is also very good. All right, I'm gonna keep going. I'm looking for something fun. Haley Van Lith. That's a fun looking one. It's got a little flash, a little pizzazz. Okay. How are we looking? Ooh. Better? Pretty good. All right. So yeah, nothing real good. Like these are the cards that like nobody really wants. Like you're basically searching for autographs or well, I would say downtown, but there's no downtown. We do have a Caitlin Clark. Yeah. Just a base. And I'm not cutting that off very much. All right. Gonna keep going. And see something blue back there. That's something different. No, I did not. I see something blue, something bold, and something borrowed. Nika Mule and a Irafon. Yeah, we're gonna get through the paper before we get to the good stuff, chromium stuff, because that's when the good news comes in. Kiki. I don't believe so. And that woman should probably be senseless. All right. Yeah. Base. Lots of base. These are all lots of base. Sarah Ashley Barker. Caitlin Chen. She's actually really good. Ooh, we did get a number card. All right. I think that's a red flash of Alyssa Thomas. It's pretty though. I like the pretty card. Everybody likes the shiny pretty card. Which is a great segue to my next box of cards that we're going to open. We're opening Prism. I mean, it sounds fancy. It's, it's the premium stuff. So, with all of my, bad breaks recently, that has led to some great material in my stand-up endeavors. So, I've been out hitting mics, which, it's not what I normally do. So, I, give myself a pat on the back. Been working on old material, new material. All right. These are what we're looking for. We're looking for the. All right. Not who we were wanting. We did get a Wings rookie on the WNBA logo. I was hoping for a Paige Beckers. That would probably be, I don't know, at least double figures. All right. Nobody. Oh, we got a silver of the same person. All right, and I promise you guys don't have to listen to me, but I appreciate you. I do. All right. Nobody. Westfeld. Courtney Vandersloot. Yeah. Nobody. So I've been hitting up open mics. I got a route on Monday nights. It's fun. We did get a Paige Beckers. That's one we're looking for. But anyway, so I did a 5-minute set on Monday night, last night, and then I went and tested out a new 10-minute set, which you can check out on the Bailey Digital Media YouTube page. I mean, it's not great, but it's fun. Slightly topical. Ray Burrow on the logo. Pretty cool. And Tanaya Weber. But anyway, I'm mainly just telling stupid stories of my past. But one of the topics that came up was prom. Anybody in here, go to their prom? I see you. Did you go armored to a T, ready to protect the punch bowl to the death? I did accidentally. I didn't know at the time. So the first prom I went to, I was a freshman and I went with a senior. And I was like, I'm going full out. I went, tuxedo, tails, had a top hat, had this vintage heirloom cane. I walked in there looking like a Victorian pin. So I later found out that there was actually a sword in that. I mean, imagine if I had found that out during the middle of the dance, like sitting here doing the Macarena, go to show off the upperclassmen and just shing with the light reflecting off the disco ball. Thankfully, that didn't happen because God knows what would happen today if that would have occurred. We got a Sophie Cunningham, Hilliard Chestnut Silver. Ooh, that's not bad. See, sometimes the ball bounces your way. But anyway, that was a fun set that I did last night. I'll probably be working on that a little bit more because it's time. Oh, I thought I got excited. I thought we had a redemption. What do we have? Oh, we got a groovy from one of the top rookies. These are fun, especially if you're kind of a hit like. All right, we are almost done. You're welcome. But a reminder, I do have a one-time sale on Friday from noon to 2 because I got to get rid of some cards. I got to make some money. I got a tax bill coming up. I got to buy a new car. So help my brother out. Buy some merch. Buy some cards. Love you. All right. I keep getting some Madden secret. Lucy Olsen and Lisa Leslie. A legend, nonetheless, but not who we're looking for. All right, I'm going to clean this up real quick. Mainly because I want to see if there's something else on the other side that I want to mention. I'll deal with it. You're on track. Yeah. All right, I got to do my wishful ad plug. All right, now that that's out of the way, I'm going to do a quick shameless plug. Quick shameless plug because, you know, I do have a patron of the arts, my buddy Steve. Big shout out to Steve, real quick. Little quick cheers for my buddy Steve Merrick. He is a patron of the arts and helping us produce it. Hey, and while we're at it, I'm enjoying a tasty garage beer because it's delicious and I like to drink local and support Ohio businesses. Thank you, garage beer. I'm looking for your call. All right, we do have an incredible showcase today. We have 3 comedians, all with their special talents, which you will find out throughout the course of the evening. Right after that, the showcase, definitely make sure, right, before the showcase, during the showcase, just don't interrupt the performers, sign up for the open mic. Because we have one person signed up for the open mic right now, and I want to see this list full. So if you feel up to it, want to shoot your shot, sign on up. All right. Are you ready? Hey, Deadpool, you ready? You ready? All right. Our next comic is going to hit you with some incredibly sharp, quick-witted punchlines. He's been tearing up stages across Ohio, including the mothership up in Mansfield, always bringing a crazy good energy to the room. And he has a watch that has a face bigger than my own. He is the Deadpool of our comedy card night. Let's get the laughs going for your Jay Terry.
Keep it going for your host, Josh, huh? Or for Buster. Oh, Buster Chestnut, my bad. Dude, old Buster brought up WNBA, and I didn't even know it was my turn, dude. I just, right when he said WNBA, I was like, bomb. Turned off, bro. It was like the camera and lights were on, but nothing was recording. You know what I mean? My bad, guys. I didn't know it was going to take so long for me to get on stage. I am higher than pick this pussy. Super cool. This is a fun venue. My name is Jay. My daughter's dressed me, so that's why I look like Tim Tebow, a closeted youth pastor. Maybe. He was like, damn, that's on point. Yeah, single fatherhood. Being a parent's dope, right? We got any parents in here? Hell yeah, 3 inches go in, 19 inches come out. That's my shit. Fuck yeah, dude. We got a lot of like veteran propaganda and stuff all over the walls. That's fun. There's like the 3rd Ranger Battalion stuff over there. We got Rangers in here. Rangers lead the way. You got any veterans at all? No veterans. Just me. Okay, right on. I'll touch on that. I'll touch on that topic and then we'll just zip out of that. I love the Army. It was super fun. Dropping bombs, making single moms. That's good shit, dude. Dude, I was, oh, God, I loved it. They didn't get me. I was ready to shoot everybody, dude. Like G.I. Joe or Alec Baldwin. That was shit. Trump recently, they pitched and signed off on 2,300 Marines going to Iran. I saw this headline this morning. Iran's response to that was Iran is ready to molest the troops of America. And being a combat veteran, I just wanted to throw it out there. I don't know that Marines and Army infantry are the motherfuckers that you want to play game chicken with. Just saying. I'm in the basic combat training. I walk in for my first shower and I see a guy going, crap people, crap people. Shit's just dick swinging. Oh, it's good. It's good stuff. That was a new joke. I think I forgot the punchline. That's all right. My bad. All right. Oh, no, being a father is cool. What's up? What's your deal, bro? I'm gonna just start walking around here picking on the. Oh, there's the camera calling me. That's right. I can't just pick on you guys. You're married, right? That's your husband. That's like the owner. You guys are the owners together. Look at you, big boss girl. That's what I'm talking about. How long y'all been married? 29 years. How did you guys meet? You met at a bar? Dude, this might be my night. Oh, hell yeah. Dude, because I'm getting tired of being single, dude. It seems like a lot of lying for 3 minutes of sex. You know what I mean? I don't feel like I'm asking for a lot. Oh, yeah. Dude, I'm not asking for much at all. I'm asking for like a classy woman who's like nice to me and hasn't been banged more than Stevie Wonder's big toe. Oh, yeah. Maybe one that'll go to church with me. I love going to church. You know, you'll be sitting there praying like, God, please give me more money for my sports gambling addiction. And then somebody will pass you a plate full of money. No, I'm not looking for much, man. Just looking for, like, you know, a nice woman. All these women these days are all tough. I eat carnivore. I have tattoos. I do jujitsu. Buddy, you didn't hear the better jokes? Wait till we get dark here, bud. No, it is. No, they are. They're all these chick stuff these days. I do carnivore. I eat carnivore. I do jujitsu. All that stuff. You know, I'm tough. I'm like, man, Brian, CrossFit. I'm like, right, they're all so tough. I'm like, you guys all cry exactly the same when I cheat on you. All right. It's super unique being single, dude, you know? Right before I got over here, man, I wasn't even ready to do comedy, man. I've been single so long. I was in the bathroom in the toilet to remember what it's like to eat ass. Better hop on something, boy. My mom's gonna think I'm playing for a different team. Oh, I went on a date. Been on a couple of them lately. I've been trying this. Thought I was doing well. I went on a date with this one girl the other day. I went on a date with a furry. You guys know what a furry is? That was a nightmare, dude. That's my favorite thing to explain to old people what a furry is. But that's a person who thinks they're like a dog or a cat. Or right. That's my favorite part about doing comedy too, is like going back and forth with the crowd during the middle of every joke. All right. No, I'm just messing with you. All right. Dude, I'm higher than Pegasus pussy. What were we talking about? Oh, dude. See, higher than Dragon Dick. All I have is fantasy references for how fried I am right now. My bad. I did. I went on a date with a furry. And that was weird. You know, she thought she was something else. I didn't have to rub her nose in anything, but I also didn't get any pussy. You know what I'm saying? She thought she was a cat. And at one point I was like, please stop drooling at the table. And she was like, I identify as a Saint Bernard. It was the worst date I ever been on. I went to the bathroom. I got high as shit. She waited for me to pay to tell me she was a lesbian. That's a whole new difficulty, dude. Now I was all high. I was on cloud 9. Now I'm on Rainbow Road. I was thinking about whipping out the peanut butter, though. You know what I'm saying? I hit on. Actually, you know what? I'll tell that story. I hooked up with the dog girl. I did, and that's what we in the business call a factory reset. So we go back to her house. There's rocks in the windows and shit. It looks like something out of Spirit Halloween. And we end up hooking up. We're doing marital things, and sorry, God, and hitting it from behind. And I realize she's got a Ouija board tramp stamp, and my pinky ring fell off. And wouldn't you believe it? For the first time in 3 years, I got to talk to my grandfather. I was like, Grandpa Terry? He was like, I was murdered in the nursing home. I was like, not right now, you weren't. He was like, you doing a good job. Oh, I did. It would have pissed him off if I'd have been with a dog girl, but I think the next one probably would have pissed him off more. I thought I was doing really well. I was hitting on a girl the other day. I was hitting on a Jewish girl. I thought this was going so well. And she told me she had a dark sense of humor. I was like, dude, I was born for this. You know what I do for a living? Like, dark humor is like food and water in third world countries. Not everybody gets it. That's my shit. If you do get it, you love it. So she tells me she's all into dark humor or whatever. So I think this is going well. And I'm like, she's like, man, how are you doing today? I'm like, man, I'm feeling like one of you guys in the 40s. And she's like, oh God, you know, like, are you under attack? Are you nervous or whatever? I was like, nah, I'm just gassy. Yeah. Yeah, it got worse. We'll skip that though. So yeah, actually at one point though, I thought it was going well, and I was just like, well, you know, can I get your number? And she was like, oh, we have names now. Yeah, I had to let that one marinate for me. Hell yeah, dude. All right, cool. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing. Fuck yeah. Right. I don't know why this dude's like staring at his phone. I don't know why half you guys are looking at your phone. There's zero service here. I have no service in this entire area. It's like you get your internet from Wish. I mean, I get it though, too. You know what I mean? You're like scrolling, doom scrolling all day. I do it too. Facebook, TikTok, Pornhub. We're all on there. You know what I mean? Mine is, I got a problem. Actually, I'm be honest, man. I got to gay these sets up a little bit. All the gay comedians, I beat them in comedy competitions, and they keep getting all the opportunities. So we got to gay this up a little bit. My bad. Let's go back to the apps there. I've been on the apps all day, dude. I got my Grinder and my Pizza Hut app mixed up, and I have no idea what kind of 10-inch vegetarian's on the way here right now. Sing! Dropped a gay bomb on you right in the moment. A Queerishima, if you will. Oh, damn, that was gay. No, I do. I got a problem with apps, though. I got a problem with Indeed. I'll be on there all day, dude. Scrolling all day. Accountant, nice. Stylist, nice. Ayatollah of Iran. How did that open up? I put out so many irresponsible applications on Friday. I have an interview to be a rabbi. All right, let's finish off on some dark humor. You guys know I love dark humor. Let's do it. Let's do a little round robin of dark humor. I'll just call on you guys real quick, and we'll do 1 to 10 random numbers. I got a solid amount of them in the arsenal. So let's see. My brother right here, you said, what was that? You had up 2? 2. All right, what was 2? Oh, you know, I did part of 2. All right, yeah. All right. So I think, honestly, I'm kind of starting to think that maybe these billionaires are onto something. It makes me feel better, though, at the end of the day, to think that maybe there's like a society of children who are secretly sex trafficking billionaires. That's not the joke, but this is just like a part. I don't know. But anyways, all right. So yeah. With the maybe the billionaires are onto something, dude. Maybe that's why they look so good. Maybe that's why they're billionaires. I say we take Neverland Ranch and Epstein Island and we put them together, and we make the world's first abusement park. We'll play all our favorite kid games, dude, from TV, dude. We'll do Squeal or No Squeal. Or my favorite was, Are You Ready for a Fifth Grader? Damn. Oh, all right. We'll do 1 or 2 more. Let's see. Let me call on you. What number you got, bro? 8. Okay, 8. I was gonna finish on 8. That's the only 8s I'll be finished on in my day. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see. All right, 8. Yeah. All right. 8 was Lamar Odom. Oh yeah, Lamar Odom. Oh, or the B movie. Which one? You can have either one, dude. You want the B movie? You want Lamar Odom? Lamar Odom, dude. You might remember Lamar Odom. He was in the news again. You might remember him from his time in the NBA or with the Kardashians, or like a little special mention to crack cocaine. He's dating a transgender, and no judgment there. I just think it's wild we can't get Lamar Odom off the pipe. But if it keeps him out of trouble, I say peg on. You know what I mean? Last dark humor joke. We'll do this, and then we'll bring it up. I don't even know where the camera is. I was like looking at silly shit. My bad. All right. I need a new profile picture. I need my ex jealous. All right. Dark humor. All right. So my daughter leans over to me the other day, and she says, we're watching this horrible movie that I had no business watching with my kid, and it was scary. And she leans over to me, and she was like, Daddy, is that woman going to die? And I said, sweetheart, judging by the size of that horse's dick, yes, she is. And speaking of loving big old horses' dicks, why don't we get your host, Buster Chestnut, up here? I think I've told you guys a couple ways to bust a chestnut tonight. My name is Dave Chappelle.
All right, keep it going for Jay Terry, everybody. All right, yeah, I'm sure that the billionaire trafficking business is going very well right now. I'd like to get in on that. I might be a little too old, and definitely a little too broke to be on the other side, thankfully. Okay, so we're gonna keep it going. As long as everybody in the room is ready, we are about to see a comic who holds nothing back. You've seen her crushing it at the Columbus Comedy Festival and bringing the heat to Vicious Vixen's showcase. She's the Cincinnati-bound young grandma herself, and she is guaranteed to keep this room rolling. Please make some noise for Mimi, the comedian.
I like this mic like this. How y'all doing? Y'all good? This tall people shit is out of here. All right. Like he said, I'm a grandma. Any grandmas in the building? Nope. There's just another lady in a. Okay, there we are. All right. Well, ma'am, I want you to know that this is a safe space. I won't tell nobody if you won't tell nobody, but on the count of 3, we're gonna say a chant that I say daily, okay? 1, 2, 3. Fuck them kids, okay? Them grandbabies, you know, like, ew. Ma'am, I don't want to ask your age, but I kind of want to, because you seem kind of young like me. How old is your grandbabies? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, you only got 3. Yeah, I done fucked around and got 6 of them. Yeah, I don't like none of them. None of them. Can't stand their parents either. Yeah, I'm that grandma. I realized I'm that grandma because I didn't want to be a grandma. You know, I was forced into that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm a teen grandma at this point because I didn't want to be a teen mom, but here I am being a teen grandma. Like, ew, don't even want to be around those kids. So I just leave them like I did their parents when they were little fuckers. It was the 90s. It was a different time. You turned on MTV, turned on Nickelodeon. The kids were fine. They were fine. Now there's like ring cams and shit. They're better than fine now. They're being stalked by people through the ring cams now. It's great. Want to talk about my recent engagement. I've been recently engaged, affianced, if you will. Yeah. We just moved in together. I just moved to Cincinnati to be with my man, but we haven't had some important conversations, and I think it's probably too late because we've already moved in together. But we haven't had the boo-boo conversation, ladies. Have you? How do you wean yourself into the boo-boo conversation? Have you farted? How do you fart? Y'all been together for 20-some years. How did you just let one rip? Okay, because I've been holding in these little gassy farts, ma'am. I've been holding them in. And it's like I just go and spend a little time by myself and try to make reasons to be out of his presence. And then I just go and blow a whole back wall out. Yeah, because like I'm over the cute shit. Like at this point, let her rip. I'm ready to let go and let God because no, that's what's coming. That's what's coming. That's all I needed was that. Absolutely. Well, here's the thing. We haven't been together a whole year yet. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. So we haven't introduced that conversation. So this is me introducing it now, babe. I'm about to Dutch up on you tonight. This lady told me it was fine. It's fine to go ahead and let go. So I'm going to let that McDonald's go that I had that Jack in the Box earlier. It's coming out the box. I'm going to let go and let you have it. Have you guys been next door to that little smoke shop next door? Yeah, that guy over there is pretty cool. He gave me and my man some of them gummies. You guys ever had one of these? For the ladies, it's called a super wet. See, I had to keep it in the package because I got to make it home. We're going to slip and slide home if I take this before we get in the car. Then they got one called super hard for the fellas. No, I'm just saying he ain't that old either, but guess what? We finna do some things tonight. Oh, and see, here's the thing, like anybody, ma'am, I don't mean to be in your business, but I'm celebrating. So I feel like everybody should celebrate. I'm 487 days clean of a period. I've had a hysterectomy, ma'am. Yeah. Snatch it out. Snatch and grab. Yeah. Listen, fuck that, all that. Listen, shoot the club up, baby. Skeet. You don't got to take it out. Fill me up like a Twinkie. All the cream filling. I ain't going nowhere. Look, all the cream filling. You know what I'm talking about. Listen, because when I feel like when they snatch that uterus out, that sets that hodometer back to zero. Yeah, back to zero. No mileage. Yeah, so it's like you back to being a virgin again. Basically, that's virgin coochie. Yeah. So whatever age you were when you lost your virginity, that's how old your coochie is now once you get the hysterectomy. At least in my brain. That's what I'm saying. So this 17-year-old coochie you hitting, babe. I'm just saying. All I'm saying is if we were seahorses, I would get him pregnant tonight. Tonight. Go knock him up. That's the best part. I've been so irresponsible. I swear to God, I've been so irresponsible. My kids hate when I talk about their old neighborhood. I say their old neighborhood got gentrified. They knocked the buildings down, built a little park, swing sets and all. And when he shoots the club up, there's a bunch of little kids in there playing sometimes. They going down the slide, slip and slide. But they ain't getting stuck. They got to go. Ain't no babies coming out of here because I couldn't imagine being pregnant at 46. Have mercy, Jesus. I couldn't imagine. My oldest child is 29. That means I've been slinging coochie since the 90s, y'all. Yep. Do the math. Carry the one. I've been a teen mom since before the show came out. I've been making shit happen since before the show came out. It wasn't popular then. I was just a fucking slut then. That's all I was. This fucking slut. Look at her keeping the baby. Fucking poor bitch can't get an abortion. Fuck you. Listen, I tried to though. It's too late. They got me a week late. I was like, fuck. Now she's still here. So sometimes you got to look your mistakes in the face. Could have aborted you, you know. It's a sad thing. What else do I want to talk about? Weed smokers? Any weed smokers in the building? How y'all feeling about that law where they saying the weed is legal, but you got to like go to Planet Mars to smoke it? You can't smoke in your car. You can't smoke in your house. You can't smoke outside. But it's legal. I was like, well, where can we smoke it at? I'm gonna smoke it with my grandkids. They're not gonna tell on me because they're gonna be asleep. Because once that melatonin runs out, just blow a little weed smoke in their face. Works for me. Listen, because I tried the melatonin. Fuck that shit. That shit don't work. I had the gummies for them grandbabies. I bathed them in a melatonin bath, salts and shit. I sprayed them with the spray. The little motherfuckers did not go to sleep. But as soon as I lit my blunt and blew it in their vicinity, them little bastards went straight to sleep. And I went straight to the snack cabinets. Ate all the snacks and then left a paper trail. So when their mom woke up, she saw the trail and blamed it on the kids. Because I'm that grandma. Fuck them. Fuck y'all. I've been waiting for revenge a long time. All the stretch marks your mom gave me, I can't wait to take it out on the goddamn kids. Whoo, it is hot up under this here light. Any ladies of a certain age in here? It's only 3 of us, so I know some of us carried one. Yeah. How? Well, first of all, I thought you just said you just took a shit. And I was like, well, damn, if it was that easy, then I would have just okay. But you said you took some shit off of Amazon. Okay. All right. Oh, Jesus. Oh. I don't know. I call it Katy Perry menopause because you're hot, then you're cold. You're yes, then you're no. You're up, then you're down. You're in and you're out. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck, man? Make up your mind. I feel bad for my man because I have the heat on with the window open every night. Something at some point, I'm like chocolate mousse in the bed. I'm all over the sheets. Like, I can't do it. It's too fucking hot. Too hot. All right. Any couples other than me? Us? This two. All right. Yeah. All right. Give me my 10 minutes then, because it's hot up under here, baby. I'm ready. That Long Island is kicking my ass. Yeah, that bartender. Shout out to your bartender. Y'all make sure y'all tip her. I think I got some more change I'm going to tip her with, because good God, ma'am, you might get this here pill. Might give you this gummy, get you super wet. Hey, okay, yeah. She got it. She got it. Let me take another sip. I want to give a shout out to Buster Chestnut. Y'all put y'all hands together for Buster Chestnut for putting this together. I know he's just now busting his little chestnuts in this comedy game. And I want to tell you, we appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing, baby. It's going to pay off. We love to see you doing your shit. I can't wait to see you later on down the line. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for the envelope. And I appreciate these laughs and giggles. Y'all have a good time for the headliner. Did he come? Okay. Okay, yeah, let's take a little break and get the headliner, let him woo-saw. But I appreciate the giggles, you guys. Thank y'all.
Thank you so much. Keep it going for Mimi, the comedian. Yeah, thank you for coming up from Cincinnati and your wonderful fiance, who apparently is God's grace of the best, from what I hear. Mad props to you, brother. Okay, so we're going to take a little break. Our headliner just got here. He had a long drive. I don't know where his original destination or not origination was, He originally was in Chicago. I think he went by, through Toledo somewhere. I don't know. You'll probably hear that story eventually. But what we're going to do is we're going to take about a 10-minute break. I'm going to throw some tunes by my buddy Doran Danoff to play in the background. And join us back here. Fill up your drinks. Tip Gina. And if you're out there and want to sign up for the open mic, we definitely have a couple spots available. So get down here to the Leaping Lizard. Good evening. All right, we're gonna get things going again. Just double check. I'm pretty sure I turned the music off, but just double check that it's not like playing. Because I do not want to ruin this next set. Because our headliner tonight is bringing the absolute Columbus fire to the stage. Yes, that was a pun. He's done it all: radio, podcasting, interviewing Ronda Rousey, and opening up for hip hop legends like D12. But before he was crushing it on the mic, he was crushing people on the gridiron. He played semi-pro football for a ton of teams, but we will forever be banded as teammates from our days at the Columbus Fire. Burn 'em up! Everybody get loud and give it up for your headliner, my personal friend, Chris Hopkins.
Hey, make some noise, man, for my motor scooter. That's my light-skinned cousin right there, Josh Bailey. Josh, you be lying. Josh, Buster, you be lying. Dog, I hit hard as church music, dog. I was a liability in tackling. I cover some shit, but I'm not tackling no damn body. They was like, run it at the skinny nigga. Oh, hey, they should have brought me up to fuck the police. I got robbed by the cops. I don't even know. I'm not going to say too much because it might not be legal, everything that happened. I'm just here. I'm just saying, these motherfuckers ain't learned shit from Afro Man. Fuck y'all. You're trying to fuck with me. I got to be honest, though. I be talking a lot of shit about Columbus because Columbus deserved to be talked shit about. But me too, because I've done a lot of dumb shit in Columbus. I was involved in semi-pro football. That's some dumb shit. I was involved in, he mentioned MMA. That's some dumbass shit. Some more dumb shit. Semi-pro football is kind of like the Special Olympics. Because even if you win, you still look a little bit, that word we ain't supposed to say. Y'all remember, though, when they used to say somebody had a mild condition of that? How come mild is cool? How come not? How come it's flavored? You could be flavored. I know a bitch that's a honey mustard, one of them. Bitches all honey mustard. But that bitch would say, I'm a Frank's Red Hot. So, hey, see, that's what the fuck, you know what I'm talking about. You know, just like the Cheetos and shit. Hey, you talking about put that shit on everything. You know how they just pulled the lid off of everything, talking about the aliens is coming and shit. You know who should have to talk to the aliens and for America? This should be our spokesperson because of his voice. Randy Moss. That motherfucker sound like America right now, don't he? He sound like a damn pickup truck that's dropped in the front with rims in the back. How you sound ghetto and trailer at the same damn time? That's West Virginia. If you ever been to everybody in West Virginia talk like Randy Moss. So like I said, I did some what the fuck, man? Did some MMA for a minute. I joined it. After I got done with football, I was like, I want to be a fighter dude. And I went and I joined MMA, and it's like, you got to buy the $120 pajamas. I said, what? The $120? So I go out buy the pajamas, and then he beat me up with how you gonna beat my ass with a shirt I just bought from you? And then too, I took the shit so if a motherfucker came up to me on the street, I could fight him. And the first day I was like, all right, so if somebody come up on you on the street and they rush me, what I'm supposed to do? They said, do this. Now you can't see me, but I got on the ground. They called that shit pulling guard. So I'm laying on my ass, getting my $120 pajamas dirty to the motherfucker that I just got. And I look at him and I was like, well, what if 3 or 4 motherfuckers come up on you and you can't do that? There's like, that's why you need a gun. I was like, you should have told me to get a damn gun in the first place. I would have never got the goddamn pajamas. Now I'm trying to figure out how to put the gun in the pajamas. I got a white belt with a 45 in that motherfucker. So run up if you want to. I can't pull guard, but my aim is straight to them. Well, actually, no, it's one of them high points from the pawn shop. One of them guns that if it's so heavy that if it's jammed, you can throw it at a nigga. It's a paperweight. You ever go to Lev's pawn shop, motherfuckers? Hey, you know what? This is the problem. This is a problem with all of Ohio, especially Columbus. You got dumb motherfuckers dope dealing. And I blame digital scales. Because back in the day, you used to have a triple beam. You used to have to know some math. You would go to the pawn shop and you would get you that high 0.9 and you would get that triple beam, or if you was just in the game, you get that little postage thing from water beds and stuff. Now they got digital scales. You got motherfuckers that can't even read out here selling dope. That's the problem. You get rid of the digital scales, bring back the triple beam, make it so somebody got to know something to hustle. There's too many people out here selling dope. And then these motherfuckers can't even get the damn digital scale right. If you shorten or cheating yourself with a digital scale, I think Amazon hiring Amazon got room for your ass. Go on and sell your scale. Take that high 0.9 to the pawn shop so I can buy it, and go and turn your scale in. I did some other dumb shit too. Some of the dumbest shit I was involved in my entire life was gangster rap. Gangster rap. Based in Columbus, Ohio. Don't nobody want to hear no thugs from Columbus. It's big thugged ass niggas rapping about a damn football team they don't play for. Niggas is in here. I know some people in here, man. They texting their cousin. Is like, hey, don't put that video out. Pistols or pom-poms, choose one. You can't sell dope and be a cheerleader. You get the Michigan fan is like, hey, man, motherfuckers in Detroit ain't saying go blue. They're saying we'll shoot you. Exactly, man. So, man, I'm back in Columbus, man. It's a crazy journey to get here. I actually, by as much as shit as I talk, I actually moved to Michigan. Said, fuck it. I'm in the country and it ain't nothing but dispensaries. I'm so far in the country, Bob Ross ain't even done with that bitch. He's still painting the trees. I'm in Adrian and shit, where it just how Dave Chappelle talked about the white bitches in Ohio with the dirty feet. The feet are slightly cleaner in Michigan, just slightly, just ever so slightly. They got black squirrels in Michigan, and it tripped me out. I was at this white bitch's house, and she pointed it out to me, and then she said, "My dad calls them squiggers." I said, "Bitch, you call them shit squiggers." But then the funny shit about that bitch too is she had that Wisconsin accent, that Sarah Palin accent. You ever fuck a bitch with a weird accent? Fucking a bitch, she started coming. Oh, you betcha. Don't you know? I still fuck though. Offer a nice slice of cheese. Hey, them bitches do be having some good ass cheese. You fuck with cheese, get you a big, thick white bitch from Michigan. She got some cheese and some beer for you. Shout out the thick bitch, white bitches in Michigan with beer and cheese. So now there's two bitches in Michigan that want to kill me. Yeah, so before I was in Michigan, I was posted up in Chicago like a dumbass, man, just trying to make it happen up there. But I had to leave Chicago because of some gang shit. Yeah, that's some old gang shit that I was mixed up. It's a lot of gang. You heard of it. You got the GDs, Gangster Disciples, the Vice Lords, VLs, Latin Kings and shit. I had beef with a different gang, the DGs. They out by where my mama stay. The damn Geese. Geese is aggressive as fuck, dog. You ever have a damn goose run up on you, man? I came. Hey, you know about the DGs? Hey, see, hey, oh shit. Hey, hold on. Hey, see? Hey, you with Duck, ain't you? Hey, you with Duck. Hey, their leader is a nigga named Duck Goose. Hey, and Duck don't play. He can't. He rolled up on me. See, it was just like that. You know what he said? He said, I called him a honky. And he said, you done made it racial. Now he ran up. Jay was like, yeah, they don't play that shit. He ran up on me and I had to get up out of Chicago, man. Duck, and them don't play that shit. They said, yeah. But while I was there, though, I went to the flea market because my mom always go, anybody got a flea market, mama? Yeah, okay. Y'all remember y'all mama, she would go to the flea market, and it's the black flea market, the only place in the world that got that incense, the money house blessing incense. Yeah, but you know what? And everybody who got money house blessing incense in their house ain't never got no goddamn money in their house. They just burning incense, waiting on that shit, just hoping for a blessing. But y'all was fucking with my Latino partners in Chicago, yeah, at the flea market, man. I was trying to come up on some merch, man. I wanted to get me a jersey and some gear. And he said, what you looking for? I said, I need an NFL jersey and a polo shirt. He's like, come on, my friend, I help you. So I went over there. I said, what kind of jersey you got? I said, yeah, I want a Joe Burrow. This motherfucker came out with a jersey of a motherfucker on a donkey. I said, not Burrow. I said, Burrow. He said, he's Burrow. No, Joe Burrow. I said, well, what you got? He said, you got polo shirts? He's like, yeah, we have polo shirts. Motherfucker bought out a damn shirt with a chicken on it. So y'all got to be careful when y'all go shopping at the Chicago flea market. But it's some spots in there that's cool. It's like, man, it's like I went in one spot, man. I got a used tire, a cell phone, and a blowjob in the same spot in 15 minutes, man. And I love it. I'm going back, man. I got a 70-inch plasma TV coming in, some thigh-high Mexican purple cowboy boots, and a sex doll coming from Japan with the stretch marks already in the bitch. I can't wait. Can't wait for that to come in. Y'all ever been driving down the street and y'all see the sign with the speed bump and it say slow children? Want them children speed up? Why? That's the problem. These kids is fat and athletic. We used to have to dodge cars. We would play football in the street and there wasn't no signs or nothing. We used to just get hit. They would hit us. So I think the kids need to get faster. That's the problem. Fuck slow children. They need to speed the fuck up. I thought the president was going to bring back physical fitness for these little fat motherfuckers. So they need to be out here dodging traffic and shit. I'm out here talking to nobody, but sometimes you got to talk to nobody because I'm tired of talking to me. I'm tired of my own shit. I'm going to get to that later, man. Hey, y'all see Tiger Woods' son, Charlie Woods, came in last, like dead motherfucking last. I support Charlie Woods. See, you should just be able to suck. You're like, Dad, you played all the goddamn golf. It's like, why I got to do this shit? You see these other people's kids, like you looking Cam Boozer, Carlos Boozer's son, and LeBron. Okay, LeBron's son sucks, but that actually made me think, man. Speaking of slow kids, I think Dion need a DNA test because them can't be his kids. Them motherfuckers are slow and shitty. That can't be his kids. Dion kids would at least run 4.5. Dion, you need a motherfucking. I think you need to go ahead and get a paternity test. I'm just out here, man. I'm trying to piss everybody off. Speaking of pissing everybody off, you ever get them calls, them robocalls that insult your intelligence? And I know other people that talked about this, but I'm pissed because they called me while I was in the back of the goddamn cop car today. With like, hello, my name is Tom. I am calling from customer. Your name is not fucking Tom. And you're not calling from customer service. You are calling from India, motherfucker. I reserve the right to be racist right now. I really don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be racist right now because sometimes it's not being racist, it's just being observant. Like when I was last in Columbus, I was observant and I knew we was finna bomb Iran. You know how? Because they was practicing on Wedgwood. You see that shit over there? They've been practicing on Wedgwood. Maybe Wedgwood need a couple bombs. They need to go. Hey, but you know what? Hey, Wedgwood, just like Iran, only airstrikes. They are not putting boots on the ground in Wedgwood. ICE was afraid of it. They went to Grove City. They went to Groveport. They went everywhere. See? They went to everywhere. They were like, go to Sullivan. They were like, shit. It's Muslims that don't even go to Wedgwood. Iranians like, no, we don't know how to go through Wedgwood. Shit. Hey, I door dashed over there. That shit is sad. Like, hey, you know how they had to save the children with the fly on the eyeball? They need to do that shit for Wedgwood because it's some kids doing bad. Hey, it's some white UFC champions is coming out that bitch. You ever see the one white kid waiting for the bus getting beat up by 50 Somalians with like one shoe on, just one croc? Just look like. How come, hey, I'm going to ask y'all, how come they don't watch, how come like on the south side and the west side, they don't watch the white children? Like you just see, they have a watermark like the tub, like just up to here. Just me. That's fucked up, but I don't know. Hey, that is fucked up. You know what else is fucked up? OJ Simpson has nothing on Erica Kirk. That bitch is a professional. She had her spouse popped in public. and made money over and off that shit. OJ Simpson look up from hell. That bitch good. She killed that motherfucker and got merch. Yeah, that's fucked up. Oh, I've been canceled in 4 states. Hey, you ever had any Nazi pussy? I have. I was fucking a Nazi in Texas for a whole year. She gonna be pissed if she hears this shit. But yeah, That was my original getting canceled. The guy was fucking a Nazi, a MAGA chick in Texas, and I went to a piano bar with a white dude. I started singing Sweet Caroline. Came on. I got a text from the black delegation. It's like, don't you come near Cookout for 2 years. Oh, man. Yeah, speaking of the black delegation, man, R&B done switched up, man, since motherfuckers start getting in trouble, man. Since Puffy and R. Kelly done changed R&B, because now ain't nobody freaky no more. They're like, ooh, baby, we can do it missionary. Ain't shit in the baby oil but baby oil. You don't even have to sign an NDA. I'm not going to do no shit that would nobody else do. You don't have to call for protection. Motherfuckers done got rid of all the freakinesses. They done made it into a freaky contest and motherfuckers done tapped out. Oh, just me. Somebody sitting there listening. Are y'all still doing that nasty shit just not getting called for it? I ain't going to tell. Oh. Speaking of getting into it too much, man, politics is depressing because both sides fucking suck. We got the stupid orange motherfucker in there, and then the Democrats I feel like they point shaving. Gavin Newsom, like when you play basketball in high school, he looked like you would see a dude get off the bus looking like a 6'4" Ken doll. You might be nervous, like maybe he got a shot. And then you find out here a cheerleader. Democrats is annoying as hell. What the fuck else? Oh, how much time I got? Oh, hey, I kind of find it funny that Cat Williams. Okay, I kind of find it funny that Cat Williams is running around trying to expose everybody's sex life and calling motherfuckers gay when he looks like he robbed Fashion Bug. This nigga got pumps in a perm everywhere he go. Yeah, y'all know that nigga like he robbed Fashion Bug. He had pumps in the perm everywhere. This nigga shopping at 579. Talking about damn nigga, you got dark and lovely on, nigga. You taking all the perm products, motherfucking bitches out here scalps is burning up because you got all the motherfucking neutralizer shampoo when they can't stop they fucking live relaxer because Cat didn't hoarded all the damn products. Shit. So yeah, I did some comedy in Florida. I drove down I-75, which is, you know how shrimp have that poop string, that shit string down? I-75 is the poop string of Ohio. That shit started Toledo, Lima, Dayton. It's just bullshit. All the way to Florida. You know what's crazy? Every gas station attendant from Toledo to Florida looked like Jelly Roll. I'm just a long-haired son of a son. Hey, man, 10 on pump number 6. Hey, what the fuck they done did to Jelly Roll? That Ozempic is eating them up. That motherfucker look like carrot stick now. Him and Al Sharpton, they ain't gonna be happy that they just vanish. Ain't even gonna be nobody. It's gonna poof. Just motherfucker be gone. Let me get out of here. Hey, I'm gonna get personal, man. I found out some shit. I'm bad at suicide. I had the stupidest suicide attempt ever, man. And this is actually real. I tried to kill myself by drinking Pine Sol. That's just, man, my stomach was fucked up and my breath smelled like a middle school bathroom. I was alive as fuck. I did that shit when I was in Texas, man. And I felt stupid as hell, man. I was looking for answers. I talked to my Mexican partner. You know what he said? He said, you should have used Fabuloso because that shit works. You'd have drank Fabuloso, your ass be dead right now. My name is Chris Hopkins. That's my time.
All right, keep it going for Chris Hopkins. Made the way here. He had an interesting travel, almost like a hobbit, but I'm not going to turn him into a hobbit like I did Murph. All right, so I don't know. Since it's just you and me and a couple of people on the internet, I figured I'd try a little bit of my set. Since our first open mic person is not here yet due to some travel issues. So I'm sorry and you're welcome. All right, so I was talking about prom earlier. You know, some people here probably peaked in their prom age. I may have been one of those people. I don't want to admit that. But my senior year, I must admit, I took the queen to the prom. But she was definitely being held down by an anchor, myself. Because I made the bold decision that year to wear all white, an all white tuxedo. I mean, you guys look at me. I'm fucking ghost white. I do not tan. I basically looked like a walking surrender flag walking around that dance. We took our photos. The flash popped. And all you could see was a frosted tip, crusty ass haired motherfucking head with a boutonniere. But she won anyway, so big ups to her. So, all right. That leads me to, all right, full disclosure, I went to 5 proms. I'm one of those nerds. I wasn't attractive, was kind of funny, played sports, whatever. But for some reason, I liked dressing up and having a good time. But that brings me to my 5th and final prom that I went to. And that is the Super Bowl ring of proms because it was at my rival school. So I grew up in a little town, and it was like a year before. It was a year. I'm not saying what town because I'm trying to protect the innocent. I know nobody's innocent in that town. But anyway, this little town. All right. I had previously gotten pulled over after, having a couple sips of some warm Busch Light. And, my driver was completely sober. But unbeknownst to me, he had not turned 18 yet. He was 17. So he got a curfew violation. And I got an underage consumption and a corruption of a minor. So, I was basically El Chapo from this little, of this little municipality. So, I end up going to this prom. I was invited by a date who happened to be 17. Yeah, I'm no Epstein stuff. I was 18, but I had that, underage going for me, or not underage, the corruption. So I walk into this dance, and who do I see working security? None other than the 2 cops that gave me my corruption violation. They were looking at me. I was looking at them. And they realized that they could not arrest me for corruption while I was dancing with the valedictorian, the hottest girl in the senior class of that fine high school. It pains me to fucking say that. Chris knows why. But anyway, when I walked in there, I felt like LeBron walking into Cleveland after winning his championship in Miami. Full of toxicity. So, I ended up getting out of there because they couldn't arrest me while I was dancing to I'll Make Love to You with the pride and joy of the municipality. So that night, I got a checkmate on all of the police officers in that small town. And, I kind of grew up mid, I wasn't, really attractive, wasn't funny. But for one night, I felt like the undisputed MVP. All right, thank you for appeasing me. It's something I'm working on. And I did reach out to make sure that I got clearance for that, even though I didn't say any names or towns, because that person became a lawyer and I do not want to get sued. So we are going to take about a 10, maybe 15-minute break. You know how I am. So that we can top up our glasses. We can tip Gina, the bartender, who is amazing. Round of applause for Gina. And we'll be back in about 10, 15 minutes. We do have signups still available for the open mic. We only have 3 spots available, or that are not available. 3 spots taken. No, it adds to the comedy, Amber. All right, we are going to take a 10-minute, maybe 15-minute break, and we will be right back. We'll see you soon. Are we good here? Yes, we are good here. Welcome back, everybody, to Phygital Nights here at Leapin' Lizard Bar in Hilliard, Ohio. I want to. All right, hold on. Gotta get the right spot. All right, let's hear it one more time for the comedians tonight: Jay Terry, Mimi the Comedienne, and Columbus's own Chris Hopkins. Burn them up! What an amazing showcase. If I'll just pat myself on the back there. All right. So just real quick, we have some ground rules for the open mic. We only have 3 people signed up. The new people that entered the bar who are patiently waiting to play some pool. You can sign up for the open mic and get some things off your chest. Just beware. We are live streaming and it is being recorded. So everything's alleged here at Phygital Nights. I mean, we can do whatever. I don't give a shit. You can do whatever you want. You're the early open mic signer upper. You can do whatever you want. I mean, maybe not whatever you want. There are decency laws in effect here in the bar. Okay, so the rules quickly. We are gonna do 5-minute sets, or I mean, whatever. Like, I'm gonna give you a light or a clap or a sound. Hopefully, I remember that. At 4, and then you need to wrap it up in a minute. So, just making sure. All right, so we are gonna bring our first open micer up. And we're going to give her a big round of applause. So keep everything going for Elika. I mean, it was closer. God damn. All right, sing it for me.
You're both wrong in different ways. So I should bring this lower. Right here is better. Oh, yeah, I'm terrible with this stuff, so thank you. So I guess I'll just tell a little tale of a little warning and a little lesson on how to pronounce my name. So I live about an hour and a half away from just about anywhere in Columbus, anywhere in Akron, anywhere in Crackpots, for example, up in Massillon, and close to Cleveland suburbs, about the same. So I have a lot of choices in terms of where I want to go spend 3 to 4 hours driving to open mics. And I went up to Crackpots twice, and there's a very nice fellow host, Trevor, there, and he really did try, I guess, to learn my name. I told him about 24 times how to say it, and then I went the 3rd time. He didn't ask me before the mic, and then about 2 seconds before he introduced me, right during the loudest part of the applause for the previous guy, he says, "How do you say your name?" And I said, "How do you think it said, Trevor?" And he goes, "Elika." And I said, "You got it." And so I let him go up and introduce me that way. And I went up after him and I said, "Give it up for Trevor, everyone. Trevor, an awesome comedian, but a terrible name pronouncer. Elika." So I then said, "Trevor, I say to you this. Trevor, Trevor, Trevor. Please don't mispronounce my name no more. Your dirty jokes leave us wanting more. But at heart, you are a sweet man with soft and gooey core." And I think it's pretty obvious how I know, that Trevor there is a sweet man with soft and gooey core. Well, obviously, he did not do what normal people do when they meet someone new, which is, of course, to make up a naughty, childish taunt to help you, remember their name. Like I did for everyone I know in here. And I'm a good person, though, so I'm not going to share that. I will, however, share the one I made up for Jerry Grimes, who I met up at Crackpots and Open Mic. And Jerry, some of your jokes about cum get a little scary. And if you ever meet him, you'll know. Well, in fairness, it's maybe a little more than a little scary, but yes. So that helped me out. And I think, the natural one for me, I don't know why you guys can't. I mean, it's really sweet. You're so sweet not to think of it. Licka, licka, licka. Elika the titty licka. That's what they used to call me back in school. Yeah, grad school. grad school. I'm sorry, I can't. No, I got you. Well, I did lick those titties though, so maybe I did earn it. I can't. Yeah. So yes, I just wanted to also address. There have been a lot of rumors. People are saying a lot of things about me, and frankly, all the rumors are true. It's true. I wear a version of this shirt around every day because I'm trying to start a cult. But most days, yeah, I'm the only member. I heard you have a little chuckle at my pain there. Yeah, well, my dad, he's always like, I'll be a member of your cult. And I'm like, well, if I give you another free cult membership, can you go 3 hours without getting sauce on it? He's like, yeah, of course. I say, or coffee or tea. And yeah, no, I mean, look, we both know he's not a good cult representative. I thought, lovely man. I love him very much. But yeah, anyhow, if you'd like to join my cult, I don't require that you have any particular belief system. And you should know that we've recently been awarded the coveted Better Business Bureau Best Buy and Best Bargain in cults. We, unlike most cults, require a one-time only buy-in of $12 for one cult membership or $30 for 3. You can have your cult membership in any range of color. We have a rainbow of colors and unisex sizes ranging from small up to 5X. So come see me if you'd like. And since we don't have that many people on the list, may I do a little? All right. Can we add how much? It's like a soccer game. How many minutes are we adding to the clock? 4. Sounds great. All right. So I'm about to do a set that I just realized in all variety open mic where I was introduced as about to perform comedic poetry. It's important that everyone, including the intoxicated men at the bar who half heard that, are fully aware that this is a comedy. I'm attempting to be funny up here. This is a comedy set. Otherwise, I will describe as I go along what occurred in my last attempt at this when they did not realize this was comedy. So I'm going to grab my water and I'm going to perform a poem for you again. I don't know if you like my poems. I just started writing poetry about 8 weeks ago, roughly, when I started doing comedy. So I'm an economic anthropologist by training, and I want to get the word out that USAID funds the whole world's food supply. So if you join my cult, you can slightly offset the cost of me doing that. Yeah, and the art is my friends. It is not AI. And we also have wherever you go with porpoise, so you do not have to buy a political shirt. Moving on, however. Thank you. It's an awesome shirt. Shout out first to Ricky McCoy, very funny man who's been getting in some extremely, extremely funny jokes at my expense. Ha, 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 Ricky. Oh, we're having a great laugh over here. No one ever brags about being upper lower class. Ha, ha, ha. You're looking right here at the face of the upper lower class. Yeah, look, man, Ricky, being upper lower class is never something to brag about. It's a deep, dark secret your friends route out. It's a fact of life you try to hide. You shove that shame deep, 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 deep down inside. So yes, you've stirred up some very difficult memories and emotions for me about my childhood growing up upper, lower class, and a situation I like to dress up by calling hoity-toity poverty, which is the title of this poem. Hoity-toity poverty, a place no one wants to be. It's this. Before all my friends, my mother condescends. Impress exam proctors, cause my folks are doctors of archaeology. So broke, no money. See? I heard some little chuckles over there. A little chuckle up at my childhood trauma. How does it feel to be a terrible person who has a little chuckle at someone's childhood trauma? How does it feel? How does it feel to show the whole room you're a terrible person, a little chuckle at someone's childhood trauma? Well, I'm going to continue. I'm going to try to continue after that. All right. This is a comedy act. I'd like to remember. All right. All right. Quote, free library films by heart. That shit all stinks like fart. Member card from Blockbuster. Huge cash we can't muster. All our food is generic. White mom loves turmeric. Drives car with melted gas gauge. Spouting bad grammar rage. Had same couch for 30 years, but refuses to drink beers. Yeah. And when I challenge, thank you. When I challenged folks about laughing in the last open mic, they yelled things back at me like, "We don't care if you think that's pain." And then they had a conversation amongst themselves about whether or not I was serious. Eventually, they landed on, I think, oh, she's pretending to be angry, is what they said. And then they kind of got on board. But growing up, folks would often ask me, so Ailica, though, I thought your parents were college professors. What do you mean you don't have lunch money? And I would say, well, you know, economically speaking, it's more like if you just kind of melded them together, they're almost one college professor. So I've drawn you a beautiful drawing to show you how I imagine that. Please gaze upon my beautiful artwork. And the hideous monster that you see here, you see almost one. Oh, shoot, you have to see the labels. I apologize. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that my father there, the skirt is metaphorical for my father. But yes, the hair is real. And you will always know my mother in these drawings because her head is bigger, and that is both metaphorical and physical. Yeah, thanks. Yes, and you'll note that there are no faces drawn in due to just the photorealism of my artwork. I mean, look at it. You're just like, it's like you're there. So amazing. I didn't want to draw faces in. You know, you can't be too careful this day and age with all the facial recognition technology they have. I didn't want to dox anyone. And you'll note, of course, that the hideous monster is wearing my mother's outfit because it's not going to wear what my dad likes, obviously. Oh shit! I shouldn't have let you see this bottom part here. God, it's like really wrong to use another comedian's work in your act, right? But Erica Kirk is a woman with KKK right in her name. I didn't write that joke though. Erica Kirk did, so I can't take any credit for it. Thank you for having me. I really do appreciate it. If you want to find me on Insta, it's human, like human being, econ, like all one word, human econ, because I'm an economic anthropologist, anthropology study of people. Human econ _ AKS, and AKS is a version of my initials. Ax, excuse me, is also the archaic, the original version of the word ask, and ask, of course, being how people say, will tell you that's the correct way to pronounce ask. Axe is incorrect, but actually axe was the original way. And I just like to bore everyone at the end of every set so that every comedian after will kill in comparison to all my educational nonsense. Thank you again for having me. Human econ _ AKS. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ailica. Yeah. See, I actually did it on purpose earlier, just to, you know, set her up a little bit. Well, it sounds like I got a poem coming my way sometime soon. I will send that information along to our patron of the arts out there. Everybody who has a beverage, let's cheers to my buddy Steve Merrick, which is oddly you said Merrick in your poem, which. What? You can come back up and say whatever you want. Here. Push your merch.
So yeah, if you'd like to get something online, it's Hog Blast, Hog like a, you know, name for a pig, HOGBLAST, all one word, and that's Hog Blast store at Etsy. Hog Blast being my friend's production company. And anything you get, if you watch anything through that dictator QR code, that just takes you to my friend's YouTube film by the same name. He's a professional videographer, but it's not a monetized channel. He's got like 6 films that are funny, and that QR takes you to the only one that is not. So Hooray. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you again.
Thank you again. Oh,
Sorry. And if you leave something abandoned in the cart, you get 30% off. That's easier than a code. Thank you.
all right. We all got to sell our stuff, which, brings me back to my point earlier that I need to make some money. So I have a live stream selling women's basketball cards on Friday from 12 to 2 p.m. I got a lot of good cards to get rid of, and I need money. So they're going to be set to sell. Check out the live stream. And I do have a code for Whatnot for a free $15 if you've never used Whatnot before. If you like shopping, that's your spot. You don't have to spend it on me, but I might get a little cut if you actually spend the money. But anyway, we're gonna keep things going. You don't have to crawl. You're good. You are so good. All right. Who's going first? Who's going first? All right. So we're gonna bring back to the stage. Is he going first? You're up here like you're going first. Okay. Well, back to the stage, one of our house favorites, the one, the only, Amber. And this actually works. You can put it down if you want.
All right. I'm just gonna do this. All right. Okay. So when my kids were growing up, they used to tell me I wasn't cool enough, right? They would always they didn't want to be seen in public with me, especially when they got to be teenagers. They were kind of total bags of dicks to me, right? And they're like, Mom, we just need you to be more hip. And I was like, honey, I was hip in the 80s, and that's how I threw out my back. Anyway, getting old is hard. It sucks. As soon as you finally think you got your head together, then your body starts falling apart. And then, and nowadays I kind of get lucky. I get lucky if I walk into a room and I remember what I walked in there for. I consider that getting lucky now. I used to consider getting lucky a whole different thing. And as I'm getting older, right, I start worrying about myself cosmetically, and I'm thinking I need to get some work done. Maybe I should get a neck lift or a facelift or, a tummy lift, tummy tuck here and there, or maybe I should get a boob lift. And so I go to my doctor and I'm talking to him. I'm like, hey man, I think I should get a breast lift. Right. And my doctor's like, honey, you don't need a breast lift. You just need to wear that bra around your waist. And I'm like, okay, thank you very much. But I think menopause has been the hardest thing for me since I've been getting old. Menopause has been brutal. 1 minute you're having a normal conversation. Next minute your body turns into lava and you don't even remember what you were even talking about. Your brain goes out the window and all you can think about is put me in a freezer right the fuck now. Okay. But, as I've been getting older, farting has become a thing. The older you get, the more that farting becomes a thing. I've been farting like it ain't nobody's business. And nowadays I'm getting old. I don't even care. I just let it rip. And I let it rip when I'm awake, when I'm asleep. One night I farted in my sleep. I farted so bad. I had my butt up against my husband's leg. That motherfucker woke up from a dead sleep and thought he was getting electrocuted. He was not getting electrocuted. It was just, I was really that gassy. So anyway, that's all I got for tonight. Party on Wayne, party on Garth. All right, Michael, you're up next.
And next up to the microphone while I'm doing double duty, Michael.
What they did, they moved the stand, so now they don't use a stand anymore. Comedians, man, you never know what they're gonna fucking do. So she had much more time to talk. I want to thank Chris for being here tonight. I really do. because for a while I was starting to think he was like what is it, the George Jones of comedy. Like he was might be no show Jones because he didn't show up for the New Year's party live stream. That was pretty awesome. 103 people showed up. Sound good? Anyway, I grew up a little bit about me. My life started about a little weird. I have a lot of different parents. I've been through a lot of different things. I've lived in a lot of different states. I've been a surfer. I've lived in the hood. I was probably one of the only white guys that know what it's like to be a minority, living in the hood, up in Detroit. And so when the only comedian was talking about, anyway, I want to give something. The comedian earlier was talking about being from places and getting their stuff from flea markets and things like that. And I'm like, shit, that, flea market was fancy when I was younger. I mean, we would daily, weekly, Saturdays and weekends, we would go to the garage sales. And that was normal. We just like went to garage sales and we did that every freaking weekend. And then, but once in a while you go to the flea market, and that was actually the fancy, was going to the flea market. So like when they talk about like living fancy like that, I gotta give it up to them. I gotta give it to Buster because he's the only guy that looks like he's an albino guy, but he's actually not. Right? He's got a little color in his eyebrows and stuff, but he looks albino. He's got all that thing. He don't have red eyes. See, he hears me. So I got to give it to him for that. I've never seen anybody look like that before. Wait, hold on. I got more funny stuff. You know what? They got notes, and I see them doing it. All these comedians use notes. So I'm allowed to look at my notes. And Amber gave me a little bit more time. Oh, you know what? Here we go. Straight guys in Ohio. So in part of my travels and being around the country and growing up and becoming a person and learning what a multidimensional being is like, I spent some time in California, and I got to know the gay community out there and people that aren't quite straight or whatever the fuck we think we are. And they'd be like, hey, we're gonna go to this club, or you're gonna be with Bob tonight, or Joe. It was actually Joe. I'm like, what do you mean I'm gonna be with Joe? I ain't with Joe. When you get there, and as a guy, and if you've never had a whole shitload of a bar of people, of guys hitting on you, then you don't know what it's like to be like, hey, yeah, I'm with Joe. Hey, I'm with Joe tonight. Yeah, that's right. Don't try to like get with me because I'm with Joe. And it's funny because going through that shit, and then years later living in Ohio, and people have all these different perspectives on gender and all that crap. And I got friends. I got guy friends. And we get like girls in here and they're super hot, but they're lesbian. And I got guy friends and they think they're going to flip them. Right? You got any friends like that, buddy? You're like, no. That's like, hey, she's so hot. I'm such an awesome fucking hot ass dude that I think I can flip her. And I'm like, I always tell my friends, I'm like, you know what, next time a guy does that, be like, hey, is there some other dude out there that is so fucking hot that you're going to want his penis in your mouth? And when they go, ew, fuck no way, exit only, man. They start pulling all that shit. I'm like, dude, that's the way that lesbian girl thinks when you think you're going to flip her. Anyway, I'm done. I think my time's up. Appreciate you guys.
I mean, Michael, to be honest, you could just talk forever. I really have no say in the matter. You're horrible at the administrative parts of this, though. Am I good? All right. I'm going to bring this back up here so that I make the next comedian do some extra work. Because it is, all right, it is a customary thing when you are a comedian to come up to the microphone, take the microphone out, and put it somewhere. Or, I've seen the lean, like Murph. Murph did the lean real well when he was working the room. And I'm actually going to have him come back here pretty soon. I've been working on April schedules, and we're gonna have some fun. Everyone, real quick, just because I got to do my plugs. Definitely tip your bartender because Gina is amazing. She has done a great job this evening. Is there anyone else that wants to sign up? I see some people talking. Yes. Kendra? No? You in? Okay. Well, you're getting a treat this evening because your headliner is double dipping tonight. And to be honest, he's the last person signed up. And we have plenty of time. So you liked yourself, motherfucker. Because we all know that we're going to burn it up for Chris Hopkins.
One more time for Josh Bailey. Thank you so much for making this possible. I'm sorry, Bailey, Buster Chestnut. I'm sorry. He like, don't call me Bruce Wayne in public. I'm sorry, Batman. Hey, give it up. She just left econ. She was talking about her parents was like professors. Anybody else have any parents that was dumb as fuck? My parents, you ever like, and you get older and you think like when you younger, they might be a little dumb, but then they do shit. When you get older, they just really confirm, oh, you just dumb than a motherfucker. Like my mom listens to Kirk Franklin. That shit is not gospel music. It is R. Kelly, and then they just throw God in and instead of saying booty. I don't care. That is not gospel music. You are not twerking and shooting off pistols for Jesus. That is not gospel music. I don't give a fuck. She can get mad at me if she wants to, but Kirk Franklin, I seen Kirk Franklin before. That motherfucker looked like he had a pistol on him. And then he was talking about, I'm actually the Lauryn Hill of comedy because Lauryn Hill is known for not showing up. Lauryn Hill didn't show up for 20 years and the Fugees just disappeared because that bitch was missing shows. So I am the Lauryn Hill of comedy. But I actually got my start here other than comedy. I came here for the open mic. Singing. I was singing. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna start y'all launch my singing career. I'm gonna start a country band. Booty and the Hoe Fish. Booty and the Hoe Fish. I'm going on tour. But you know what? I like Darius Rucker. Darius Rucker, he sounds like a dude that got the girl. Like even Wagon Wheel. I'm not gonna be Shabuzi. Shabuzi sounds like the dude that getting. Don't he just sound like he's gonna cry in every fucking song? Like the first song was cool. He's not. Shabuzi is like, dude, you need to just buy some pussy at this point, Shabuzi. God damn, like, yeah, he embarrassing everybody. Black people, white people. It's like just terrible. See, I'm not the only one. Shabuzi, you need to quit. But give me your ATM PIN number before you quit, though. Please do in your fan base. I will take that and give them some music that will not make them cry in their beer because that is some depressing ass shit. Ain't no grown ass man. Like it make white dudes sad when they see a black dude cry like that. I'm like, God damn, what's wrong with that nigga? Just how you got a fucking cowboy hat and dreads on and crying? You just the whole microcosm of the country right now, just confused and crying for no. I thought the dreads and the cowboy hat would give me some pussy, but I'm just in the corner crying. While the bald head dude like Darius Rucker, bald head dudes is still bald head corny motherfuckers are still winning. Give it up for the corny motherfuckers. Hey, Michael B. Jordan won an Oscar. Corny niggas stand up. I'm telling you, you don't want to fuck with us, corny niggas. We know jujitsu now. Plus, Tyrone and them is locked up, so we can talk like we bad and everything. People talk about the death of masculinity, and, you know, women are disappointed with men, and everybody's trying to wonder what happened, you know, what killed men. And they wonder if it's, you know, Common Core math or soy. You know what it is? It's see, even Common Core math, you know what? That shit is just trick. I'm gonna go back before when I said that they need to. When I said that they need to make sure they needed to get rid of digital scales and bring back actual triple beams and the hand scales for dope dealers, because motherfuckers shouldn't be selling dope, was doing it. That's that Common Core math. That Common Core math is that digital scale shit. It used to be you couldn't sell dope with no Common Core math. You'll get shot. You would get shot. They wouldn't even try to hide the body. They was like, hey, I came to buy some dope, and he pulled out some Common Core math. And he carried the 3 and shit. And it was like, man, I'm just trying to get high. You trying to make me do some real motherfucking math. And hell no. That's why you shot, because you out here doing Common Core math and a common drug deal. You better know that regular math. You better know the King's goddamn standard shit. You better know feet, pounds, all that shit. Or you will get shot in You might get shot in Columbus anyway. You might just get shot in Columbus. I'm getting the light. My ex used to give me, you ever have a bitch give you the girl? If you're a comic, don't bring your significant other to see comedy, because then they figure out how to, if I flash the light, they got to shut the fuck up. This bitch, I wake up in the morning, this bitch flashed the light. Like, bitch, we are not together. She's like, I know, I'm going to text you the light. Funky bitch. I know that. Hey, stay away from them voodoo bitches. This is just me. I didn't that's my PSA for the day is just stay away from them voodoo bitches. Oh, one thing I gotta say, because I've been traveled all around, and this is a widest. Hey, do y'all eat fried fish and spaghetti together? Okay, so y'all cool. Y'all can come to the cookout. I don't know what the fuck is rest. Hey, it wouldn't be every black church. That's how they had a fundraiser. That's how they keep the door open, is they have fish and spaghetti, because for spaghetti is cheap as hell. Ain't nobody. Down south, they say grits. Nobody up north know how to make grits. If somebody up north try to make grits, they put sugar in them bitches and fuck them up. See, somebody said, huh? Oh. Hey, I had some. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Mama Gina's in Fort Worth, Texas, has the best shrimp and grits on planet Earth, and they also got. That's my. Hey, you know I might. Yeah, they are. That's my auntie. You don't know nothing about that Mama Gina. It's in Fort Worth. It's right off the freeway, but it's near Jerry World. It's real near the plus they do a meal plan and everything. Shout out to my cousin April and Gina and them slinging them good meals. Shout out to Scratch House in Grove City, who floated me the money to bribe the police to get here. I got to do that. Allegedly. We're not gonna talk about no crimes on camera. And I didn't like get light again, so bye.
Make sure the video's on it. We good? Real quick, before we wrap everything up, first of all, thank you to the Leaping Lizard for hosting our Tuesday Phygital Nights. Thank you to everybody that watched. Real quick, I'm going to call you out and congratulate you on another year. Happy belated birthday, brother. Here's to Chris, making it another year. Thank God that Pine Sol fucking didn't work.
But I'm finna drink this Fabuloso right now.
No, you're not. I got you. I got you tonight. Okay, so we are going to wrap it up here from Hilliard, Ohio. Could you hit that end stream and then it'll pop up and say, yeah, we're going to play the thing and do the thing. And I'm going to exit. We're going to call and response. Ready? 3, 2, 1, Buster! You hit the button?
Buster done got skinny on us.
What up, everybody? Let's go! Flipping through the packs, chasing down that one of one, yeah. Searching for the grail till the morning sun comes. Buster! Hit that monster pull, an impossible play. Change the whole damn game in a major way. We hit that monster pull, an impossible play. Change the whole damn game in a major way. Whoa!